traveling in and out of the country frequently the past 10 months, mostly to Mar del Calor and Quintana, both in Mexico, where he's been seen with an international arms dealer named Ronaldo Sykes. He has frequented a number of motels across the country, most recently the Garden Rose Motel on 65. He checked in there 2 days ago, and he is not checked out. Registered to room 122.
For Norman Winfield's room. You know, this is a very good year, and I'm very sorry to intrude, but I have some business with Norm.
You have no business with Norman.
You know all about Norm, do you? I bet you do. Well, the one thing you may not know is that he's dead.
We all have to go sometime.
Well, I can see by your generous overflow of emotion that you and Norm weren't romantically involved. What was this, more of a business celebration?
Why do you come here?
To meet you. Or whoever was working at Winfield. You see, I'm with the guys who own the pier that Winfield was using. I've got the guns, and I want to talk to Sykes. Ah, you felt that one. You tell Sykes if he wants his goods to contact me at this number. Take it. Tell him not to wait too long either, because if he does, I'll dump his crates in the Atlantic.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, Sonny, what is it?
Ready to the lift. Hey, Vinny, how's it going, baby?
All right.
You like my kid? What do you think, yeah?
He's got good legs, but he's telegraphing with his left, and he holds his mitts too low. You better get him up, too, otherwise you're gonna be hearing a lot of white noise.
Hey, I told you, keep those hands up.
Everybody wants to be Ali. Listen, I think I ran down the guy who owns the guns. His name's Ronaldo Sykes.
You what?
Yeah, well, I figured you wanted this guy pretty bad, so I went on the street to locate him.
You don't do anything without checking with me. So what did you find out?
Well, I figured since it was taking a couple days to get his ship loaded, Winfield had to be staying in the area someplace. So I called the motels and the hotels saying I was Winfield, asking for my messages. He was staying at the Garden Rose Motel, room 122.
You're telling me you just dialed every motel in the phone book till you found the right one. That's simple.
Yeah, that's simple.
That's simple. Finally, I got somebody with brains working for me. So how does that get us Sykes?
Well, I found one of his associates, and I gave your number. I said if they wanted their merchandise back to contact me within 24 hours, it goes overboard.
Oh, right. I like that.
Charlie.
Mr. Greco, I was just checking on what's happening at the aqueduct. They can't seem to catch a winner.
Clear it out. Spend an afternoon to drag. Let's go, Cal. Start checking the joint out. Make sure it's empty. Take upstairs. Come on, let's go.
Gas leak! Come on! Gas leak!
Here they come.
So look at her.
What the hell is that? He brings a broad to the meeting? This guy wouldn't last 6 seconds in the Rabid Rabbit. They plaster him all over the walls.
That all? Yeah, so what sells best, the frozen corn or the peas?
Sonny Steelgrave. It's my brother Dave. You must be Sykes.
I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Steelgrave. This is my chauffeur, Dieter Haas, and my secretary, Raya Montenegro.
Nice to meet you. Why don't you sit right here and make yourself comfortable? Well, why don't you gentlemen keep your jackets buttoned and your hands at your sides? Okay, let's lay it out here. According to Winfield's assistants, whom we are currently detaining, Winfield says that he was producing these guns for you at the rate of $3,000 per week. You've asked for delivery of over $10,000 in the next month. At roughly $200 per, that's $2 million. You need a way to export it. We got it. We're thinking of an export and handling fee and 10% of the retail.
Mr. Steelgrave, do you know what these are? May I? Norman Winfield created the greatest single-hand weapon to date. Capable of firing over 20 rounds per second, it is also a compact rocket launcher.
Yeah, and I got a toaster that makes popcorn. So what?
Any number of men armed with the WL-15 is increased in strength tenfold. Any tiny nation, even a small band of guerrillas totaling only 100, can now be equivalent to 1,000 men. And when Winfield tried to sell this weapon to your government, they turned him down. So he came to me. I bought Mr. Winfield and his auto weapon. I paid much. I built the factory that manufactures them. These are mine. Why should I pay you to get back that which I own?
Because we have them. And in my neighborhood, possession is 9/10 of the law. The other 10, we don't care about.
I did not come here to be extorted.
I didn't come here to play bocce ball either. Now, you're the one who had the nerve to come into my area, my dock. You're conducting criminal business on my property, and I can't take the heat. So where do you come off, mister?
Sonny's right. We don't do this for our health. We came to our turf to do illegal business. Should have came to see us, so we get our taste.
I did. I gave Winfield $100,000 American to be paid in full for the export of my weapons from your pier.
Well, I run everything that goes through Greco Marine Enterprise. Winfield never contacted anyone.
I gave the money to Winfield personally.
We have a situation here to work out. We didn't get paid for our services, but we have your guns. I think I hear something next door.
Check it out. Where's he going?
Downstairs to get a pack of smokes.
Look, pal, it's not up for discussion. You got it? Think you can come down here and pull my nose? You were operating a gun hustle. You didn't tell my boys.
Perhaps you'd be wise to think before you speak, Mr. Steelgrave. I'm not a man who enjoys being threatened.
Don't try it.
Sonny? Sonny.
Somebody coming, let's be alert.
Excuse me, is it possible for someone to help me? My tire is flat.
All right, Dieter. I want all crates marked to the